in Major League Baseball. A famous Oklahoman was that. His name is Warren Spahn. He also happens to be a Hall of Famer. And this morning we are joined by Chuck Shirley, who is the co-chair of the Warren Spahn Award Committee, to talk about this year's winner. Sir, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So we obviously got to talk about this right here in the middle of us. This is quite the trophy. Talk about this trophy. How big is it? How much metal is in it? Talk about it.
Yeah, so Shan Gray is a local artist that designed the trophy. The trophy is the same as the statues that are, there's one outside of the Bricktown Ballpark.
Right.
There was one outside of the old Hall of Fame, the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, that moved to Hartshorn, where Warren's from, whenever they moved the Hall of Fame down to Bricktown. But yeah, it's, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's a lot. I like to say it's about 50, 60 pounds, and it's kind of awkward, but it is in the shape. Warren had a very distinct leg kick, and so this is in the, kind of showing that flowing motion and his high leg kick that he had. Yeah,
you can absolutely see that.
Yeah.
Talk about the Warren Spahn Award, its origins, its history.
Yeah, so this is the 20th anniversary of the award. It started in Guthrie. The Oklahoma Sports Museum in Guthrie started it with another Hall of Famer, Ferguson Jenkins, who has spent a lot of time here in Oklahoma as well. Fergie and Warren was still alive at the time. Fergie really wanted to make sure that Warren's legacy maintained. Warren's the all-time winningest left-handed pitcher. He's got 363 wins in Major League Baseball, and so he felt that a generation was kind of missing out on Warren and his legacy, and so they started the award 20 years ago to make sure that Warren's legacy maintained. And it's a really cool award. Not only is it fun for us because we bring in a Major League Baseball player every year, but it's the only award in major sports that is based solely on statistics. We don't have any voting. There's not a committee. There's not a group of people that get together. It's based on strikeouts, wins, and ERA. So we don't have any say in it. It's all based on the field. The guys get out there and they win it, and we get to present it to them. So it's pretty fun for us.
So it's not a popularity contest.
It's not a popularity contest.
It's not right up to opinion. This is all raw statistics.
All raw statistics, absolutely. So, and we've got some great advocates that have won in the past. CC Sabathia has won 3 times. He's he's been quoted as saying he really loves this award. We've seen pictures of the awards that he has, the trophies right next to his Cy Youngs, and he's been on record as saying he really enjoys this award because there is no vote, there is no popularity, there is no bias. It's really how you perform. So we're really excited about that the guys that win it, they really win it, and then they really appreciate the legacy in the past that comes forward with them. You
mentioned all those past winners. Let's talk about this year's winner, Blake Snell, Tampa Bay Rays. Talk about him and his season and why he's so deserving of this award. Yeah, so Blake, he kind of came out of nowhere. This is actually his first full season in the big leagues, and so he spent parts of the last 2 seasons in the big leagues, and so he from start to finish, he had a really great year. He almost got snubbed on the All-Star ballot. He was the last guy in, even though he was leading the American League in ERA. So we really took a notice to him around the All-Star break and really kind of saying, okay, this guy's got a chance if he can go forward. And just like any other year, you got a lot of things kind of have to bounce your way. A lot of things bounced his way, but he outperformed everybody. He had 21 wins. He led Major League Baseball in wins. He was second amongst starters in ERA. He had 1.89 ERA. Only Jacob deGrom had a better ERA, and he had 221 strikeouts, which was third amongst left-handers. So it's our score is, if you lead one category, you get a 1, and there's 2, and so it's a combination of the lowest score wins. He had one of the lowest scores we've ever had to win the award. So not just one of the best left-handed pitchers in the game, one of the best pitchers overall. Absolutely, he won the American League Cy Young. So it's been a banner year for him. I mean, it really is his kind of coming out party. We expect really big things from him. He's 24 years old, so we really think he's got a chance to win a couple of them. if he stays healthy and pitches the way he did. And he pitched the American League East, which is the most dominant conference or district pennant in Major League Baseball division. There, I couldn't think of the word. But you've got the Yankees and the Red Sox that both won 100 games. He's got to face each of those teams 19 times. That is right. So he played in the most dominant division in baseball and still won 21 games, still had a 1.89 ERA, still struck out 221 guys. So to do that in that division at this age, he's got a lot of upside. We think we'll probably see him here in Oklahoma City, hopefully in the future as well. That says a lot about him. Yeah. I want to talk about, we have about a minute here. I want to talk about the event event next month.
Yeah.
What can we expect from that event?
Yeah, it's a great event. In conjunction with the Warren Spahn Award, we give 2 other awards. We give the Ferguson Jenkins Award and the Michelle Smith Award. Michelle being the 2-time Olympic gold medalist. We give those awards to high school baseball and high school softball players, all from the state of Oklahoma. So we give those awards out as well. But the award is January 25th. It's at the Skirvin Hotel. The dinner starts at 7. It's a banquet gala. So we'll have Fergie, Michelle, Blake will be there. It's a great time. We have a lot of fun. Usually, you know, the guys, Blake, he's coming in that day. They kind of mingle around before and they kind of stay in afterwards. So a lot of great pictures, a lot of great time to kind of come up and meet some people, shake some hands and take some pictures.
Okay, so a lot of star power, and you guys get to honor some local kids here as well, which
absolutely.
is great.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's one of our great things is that, you know, the guys come and go, and we've, you know, in 20 years we've had 11 winners, but we've got, 20 years we've got, this will be the round out 100 baseball players and 100 softball players that have gone on. Most of them play Division I. A lot of them stay, you know, here locally. Some of them go out and play nationally, or at national, you know, programs. But a lot of national champions, a lot of All-Americans, a lot of guys professionally on the men's side that have been in the big leagues that have come through and won the award. So it's great to follow them as well.
All right, Chuck, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
No.
We'll get a forklift to help get this trophy out of here.
Absolutely.
Eric, over to you.
Taking a look at what's going on across the country.